Hello, today I've got one that's, you might think a bit unusual for me, but it's not really. I've had one of these. See that? I've had that for 6 years now, but now I've got one of these. And I'm going to tell you the differences, and buckle up, stay to the end, and I'll put up the manual so you can actually read it, take you through it, work out what's good and what's not, tell you what I think about it. There will be a link in the description so you can buy one if you want to, and we'll see how we go. Let's get stuck in. It's a nice high quality box, and it's a bit of precision engineering, this box, as you'll see a little bit later. And yeah, it's pretty. It's got everything you need to know on the outside, and yeah, it looks nice. It doesn't actually look like that when you actually turn the watch on, but we'll find that out in a bit. So let's get this wrapper off so you can see what's what. And this is where the precision engineering comes in. That is not easy to get open. You just have to sort of get stuck in it, particularly with one hand. And then you pull that out there and you find that it's actually it's just a sleeve. However, it does the job. And there we go. Open the box. Pull that up there. And you get this rather nice, but black thing. This happens to be the black one. It comes in grey as well. Rather nice strap. Good quality. Feels okay. Feels hefty. But not heavy. Just sort of like it should do. Nice thick manual, which has got loads of languages in it, and I've put up at the end so you can read it in English. And in one of these boxes we've got the charger, which is a magnetic charger, and on the other box we've got the spare strap, blue strap. So it comes with a black strap already fitted, and then it's got the blue strap. And as you can see here, they are both the same size, they're just different colours. And so on to the manual. Now the manual is fairly comprehensive insofar as it tells you everything you need to know to get going with that QR code. And it's quite important that you actually read the manual because it's not very big, but it tells you to install the app first and then couple your phone to the watch with the app. Now we turn it on and this is what you get. This is your wake up screen. And you can see it's got 2134 on it. Don't know why that was, because it wasn't that time of day when I did it. And there's the back of the watch. You can see the LEDs for the various readings and sensors it does. Anyway, 2135, but 45% battery. That's not bad straight out of the box, is it? I'm not going to go through everything on this, but I'll give you a quick rundown on what most of the features are. By definition, these are the most important and most useful features that it does, because these functions are useful to any person, whatever their state of fitness, who just wants a watch that's going to tell them what's what. Then you get to the specialist fitness modes, and there's 24 built in. That's pretty useful. And as you can see, the display is pretty adaptable as well. First thing we need to do is scan this QR code so we can get the software. Having done that, you just go around and switch on the various functions you want. Let's have a look at the actual watch here. So we've got, this is the start display. Push the button, it goes off. Push it again, it comes on. And that's nice and simple. If you rotate it, nothing happens, but swipe it, and you've got all your settings there, and then you can scroll through all your different settings, which is quite nice. You can actually drag your finger around it as well if you want to, but the scrolling works quite well with the button. Just doesn't actually sort of anywhere tell you that, you just have to know. And then, having done that, if you click on something, you can then go into the settings. Like here's the dials. Now here's the different dials that are just in the watch as it is. However, if you want more, there are plenty more within the app. Now I push the bottom button and it goes into the sports settings. So there's all the different functions there. It's quite useful. This watch does all the messaging for you and everything else, so it's well worth playing with. Now there's your steps and things. Here's your heart rate. You can see it's having a funny half hour because it's not connected to anything at the moment. There's your body temperature. It's got core temperature and skin temperature. There's your sleep pattern, and there's your oxygenation, which obviously is not working because I haven't got it on. And there's weather, and then there's a calculator. The calculator works quite well. I've tried that. No problems with that. Then let's see what else we got. We've got there's the weather again, and there's your blood oxygenation and sleep patterns. Now obviously there is information there, but if you want proper breakdowns you have to look onto the app. I'm just going to put it onto my wrist so you can actually see that it's working. There we go, 35.8, cool dude. And there's my heart rate. In front of the camera it's gone quite high, and various things there. So there we go. That's what it does for you. It's a good piece of kit. I'm actually very impressed. It's got a nice feel to it, and it's doing the job properly. There we go. That's a fresh reading of the temperature. Now we do an oxygenation thing. If you snore or anything like that, this is very useful because it would tell you whether you're breathing, whether you've got sleep apnea or something like that. Because if your oxygen level drops below about 95%, you're in trouble. So it's good that. Looking at the actual screenshots of the actual app results, so there's your sleep patterns and there's blood oxygen level. And that's a proper sleep pattern. You can see the light and heavy, and you can see over a couple of days there, just so you can see the differences. Gives you total hours slept and all that sort of stuff. Here's some of the different dials that I was talking about earlier on. And there's hundreds to choose from. Well, it looks like hundreds. There's loads and loads anyway. There's more than I've shown you, and that you can actually customise. That's a photograph I took from Holiday Snap. Got the B-roll in there just so that I can actually tell you what's what, and the pictures don't necessarily correlate to what I'm speaking about, except for the fact that it is the same watch. It does do all your social media things. So you got your Facebook alerts, and you got your YouTube alerts, and then you've got other stuff coming on, which is things like all the text messages and WhatsApp and all that sort of stuff, which you can read. It also allows you to do telephone calls over the watch, and another nifty little thing is you've got the ability to take a photograph by shaking your hand. There we go. That's an interesting one. Anyway, I should put up now properly the instruction manual in English, and you can go have a look at that properly if you want to, and give you my conclusion. I am really glad I got this watch. My Fitbit doesn't do as much, and it is more fiddly, and so actually overall, compared to a Fitbit Blaze, this is better in functionality. Whether it's got the longevity, I don't know, because I've had this for just over a week and it's doing all the things it should be doing. It has got the 10-day life, and overall I think it's smashing. I like the screen. I like the fact that it's a high resolution screen. You can read it. I can read it without my glasses, which makes life better. So for a non-athletic person, it's very good. And if you're an athletic person, it's really good. So here we go. Anyway, that's my results. That's my conclusion. And if you'd like one, there is a link in the description, and you can click on that and you can get a good price on it at the moment. Thank you very much for watching. And there's a very good video coming up now. Go and have a watch of that.